My dad was living alone. My mum was in an Alzheimer's home, so this is quite hard. And there was this guy, Sally, and he lay in wait for my dad. And at 9 o'clock that night, he knocked on the back door. My dad opened the door, and he shot my dad in the stomach. My dad managed to get to the phone to phone my aunt. And then he phoned the neighbour and said, "Listen, I've been shot." And the neighbour could hear the rest of the gunshots. And then the phone went dead. There were 8 shots. There was one shot that ricocheted against that wall. All the time my dad's being shot. Back, arms, legs. And my dad slumped over this chair. Slumped forward over this chair. And he was shot in the back of the head here. Just execution style. In the back of the head. So it was 8. They found 8 cartridges. But 6. He was shot 6 times.
Who came and found him here?
My aunt. And friends of theirs. And there were 4 farmers. One of the people that were here on the scene was studying to be a doctor. They tried CPR, but he was dead by the time they got here. He'd already succumbed to his injuries. Yeah, so this is where my dad died. He was killed. Okay. I know, for what, you know. For what? He was a good man. He was an awesome man. And to shoot somebody 6 times, execution style. You think it gets easier, and it never does, unfortunately. My dad was, and you will back me up, and everybody will back me up. My dad was the most loving person. Cold-bloodedly just killing. And so all they took, about 20,000 rand in the safe. They took that, helped themselves to food in the fridge, and then hit the road, and then bumped into, or saw all the farmers arriving, and ran. And they spent the night, the 2 of them, at one of the farms, and got back to Aberdeen. And by Saturday morning, the farmers had caught both of them.
The farmers, not the police.
The farmers. It was a tip-off. And the farmers caught them, and eventually the police apprehended him.
So were these people brought to justice?
They got 15 years. 15 years. So, you know, if with these 15 years, he can sit for six years, and he'll come back. And he'll probably come and kill us, or kill another farmer, because he knows how easy it is, that he's got away with it. But no remorse whatsoever. Nothing. He spun so many stories in court that the judge eventually just said, rather keep quiet because I don't believe you. So justice hasn't been served yet. The Specialised Crime Unit in Port Elizabeth took over the case. And I really believe if they weren't involved, we wouldn't have got as far as we have got. But now they've been told, this is specialised crime, they've been told not to do farm murders anymore. They're not allowed to do farm murders. Yes. My dad's case was the last case they were allowed to do.
Why?
The government.
The government
has said the serious crime can't look at farm murders anymore.
Basically, we are in a drought, and the state has declared it a disaster. They allocated 375,000 to our district, but it did not reach us. Nobody knows where the money is, but it has obviously been stolen, and it's made everything much worse.
Louis showed me around his farm, where the effects of the drought were a striking sight.
I can't afford to pump the water out of the ground anymore. It has gotten me into massive debt. It's no longer even affordable to run my machinery, pump the water or go to the wholesaler and buy the basic ingredients to feed my cattle and maintain the farms. It is all totally pointless. My farm used to be a green oasis. It used to be a healthy, perfect farm. Now it has all turned to dust, to barren wasteland, with piles of bones from the sheep I once had, who died of thirst. I could no longer afford to maintain my old home, so it fell into disrepair, and we now live in a much smaller shack down the road. There is nothing left of that house. The floors have rotted, the walls are breaking. The place my children were born, the place my wife and I built from scratch and used to love, it is now just rubble. This is happening to everyone, everywhere here. You drive up and down these lands and all you can see is dilapidated farms. There are extremely difficult times laying ahead for us. Everything points towards them trying to break us. The whole objective of the government is to make it very difficult economically. Through fuel and property taxes, they are overtaxing us on everything. Like everyone in South Africa, our lives are turning to ruin, and they are doing it to us on purpose. The government here feel nothing for us. They want us starving or dead. It is a strategy they have been working on for years. It's hard, working here every day, knowing they are going to chase you out in 6 months. The government even said openly they are going to take our land. I will never recover from this. I just hope my children can have a better life one day.
Today I'm suffering because of people who is like racist with us. And they don't care about our young people because we can't get jobs anymore. Because this side of the earth it's bad for us. And I'm not lying, it's bad. No one can get jobs around here, we're suffering badly. Even the youngest kids. I've got a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old. I don't know how I'm going to give them a life around here. You can't even walk in the streets around. At night, during the day, they always rape you or they beat you up. They're swearing at you in the language. They know you don't know the language, but they will come and swear at you, breaking you down around you. You don't feel like a person around you anymore. So they're making sure our people, we don't have a life anymore. They will make sure about it. If I can get a chance, I will go. If I can get a better life that side of the seas, I will go. Me and my 2 kids, I need a life to make for them. Because my life is ruined because I don't have a job, there's nothing out there. I want something to happen for them. Because they're still young, I need to get it for them to have a life. Because if they don't have a life, what is going to happen? The blacks is going to kill my kids. There was rumors around here. They said it's going to come in, I don't know when. I don't know which, like Zuma, or, I don't know if it's Zuma or what, Malema or what kind, said if it takes over, he's going to kill our